The MDG's office has identified the challenges facing its fight towards achieving the universal basic education in the country. It has come to realize that the sector faces some serious challenges that deserve urgent attention. The critical ones include addressing inequality in terms of gender, quality of learning outcomes, enrollment explosion in primary schools, and inadequate capacity of teachers. However, many of these challenges have been solved by the MDG's office.
From the point of view of the MDGs, we've been supporting the Girls' Education Program, which is a partnership with DFID, UNICEF. It's been going on for a few years now, and the type of things we looked at was to say that the GET program should really apply to gender, so that we look at both the challenges of girls and boys. You'll know that in the southeast we have the dropout issues of the boys, and in the north, and more recently, the Al-Majri program, which has just been started. So with the girls' education, we've been able to put programs into a number of states. There have been 21 model second chance schools for those girls that have had to drop out for one reason or another. And we've been able also to put in business apprenticeship centres in about 7 states that have targeted women coming out of schools.
The enrollment of the girl child in the school system is less than 50%. So what it means is less than 50, some are as low as 20-something%. Right now, there has been progress because government has been onto it. The IDPs are also supporting, and then part of the debt relief gain is also committed to intervene in the project to ensure that the gender parity target, which Nigeria missed in 2005, could be attained, and the equality achieved by 2015 as envisaged.
In 2004, to solve the challenge of inequality in gender in the sector, the Girl Education Program was launched. The program was rolled out in 6 northern states where the issue of girl child education was prevalent. Girls' education has remained the major issue in most developing countries. In sub-Saharan Africa, a large number of young girls do not go to school. It was the same story in the past years before the Millennium Declaration in Nigeria. Today, many of Nigeria's young children are enrolled in primary schools across the country. Many of these young girls could not even recite the English alphabet or answer questions in English. I thank my husband for giving me a second chance. I believe that at the end of this school, I will be able to teach my children their homework when they get back from school. Others should come and do this too, because it is very useful. The MDG's office is looking to ensure that by 2015, children everywhere, boys and girls alike, will be able to complete a full course of primary schooling. In the past, this was not encouraged by strikes organized by teachers demanding more in the then negative economic climate.
If we could get an increase in the frequency of the training, certainly by 2015, we should be able to achieve the MDGs and FR goal.
In Nigeria, the teaching profession is becoming more attractive to many as good incentives are being introduced to teachers across the country.
No matter the technology, no matter whatever innovation you have, you still need a teacher to either introduce it or to facilitate the learning. So I believe that the quality of the teacher or the teaching force has great bearing on the quality of education. And Nigeria is aware of that, and that's why there is the Teacher Registration Council to ensure the registration of teachers and ensuring that they are qualified to teach in the schools. And then we are also, under the debt relief gains, sponsoring the capacity building of teachers in pedagogy and subject areas in 4 core subjects: mathematics, English, social studies, then basic science and technology. We have been training teachers annually under the coordination of NTI.
The key to achieving basic primary education in Nigeria is in the Universal Basic Education Policy of government, which supports compulsory and free universal basic education for all children of primary and junior secondary schools age in the country. In trying to put an end to the challenges in this crucial area, today there are more than 90 colleges of education in Nigeria with over 400,000 students who are being groomed to become teachers. In 2008 alone, the MDG's office spent over 1 billion naira from the debt relief gains on federal colleges of education to provide a learner-friendly environment, improve educational infrastructure, and better instructional practices across the nation. With the help of the funds from MDGs, the country now has well-motivated teachers with high personnel and professional discipline for all levels of education. As access to primary education has been considered as the first step in providing citizens with the tools to develop as individuals and productive members of society, the MDG's office is ready to lay the foundation to this very important goal.